pictures, unless it's in portrait mode.
Oh God, he looks like Hitler! And not just because we compare everyone to Hitler these days.
Come on.
Velma is not that bad. I actually feel like most people who hate the show only watched the first 2 episodes. Or haven't watched it all but heard or read other people's reviews. I can honestly agree with some of the criticism that Velma received, especially when it comes to the first 2 episodes. They were pretty bad if I'm being honest, even for me. And I started watching the show out of curiosity. I never really planned to, so I try to keep my mind as open as possible.
It's Velma from school. You cheat off me in Spanish because you think I'm Mexican.
Maybe. I have a disease where I can't recognize people who aren't hot. My doctor says it's basically sickle cell for rich guys.
Is it called rudeness?
It is!
My theory, or maybe it's been confirmed somewhere, I'm not really sure, that this was supposed to be an original show, but someone decided to attach it to an already existing and well-known franchise, for more exposure obviously. So Velma became sort of a reboot / spin-off of Scooby-Doo. Anyway, I think Velma would have been better off if it was its own thing, something original. The creator of the show, Charlie Grandi, seems not to be interested in Scooby-Doo and its characters at all. I don't even think she ever liked it.
A serial killer calling from inside my house? Yes, that's a classic, and that's my point. Why change anything when the classics all still work, right? Wait, you're inside my house!
The first 2 episodes were the worst ones. Thing that can immediately put you off is humor. The show tries to be extremely edgy, but it unfortunately looks very embarrassing. The show is for adults, kinda, but honestly it caters more towards edgy teenagers than adults. Casual nudity, violence and political jokes. Violence is so inconsistent. There is blood and cut limbs and nobody seems to give a single damn about it. But we're supposed to be scared by a maniac removing brains from the victims. The characters here are all written to be repulsive and unappealing, at least at the beginning. In the first episodes, there are really no characters to sympathize with. As the show goes on, however, it gets better, because we understand the characters and their motivations better, especially Daphne. Her character grows and changes before our eyes. The only absolutely repulsive character is Fred, who has 0 positive traits.
Did that work?
Yeah.
I liked some political commentary, especially about American police, gender inequality, and toxic masculinity. But the same political jokes are repeated so many times they overstay their welcome and lose their appeal. The same thing about Velma's hallucinations. I would believe that this was written by a high school teenager, but the creator of Velma is almost 50 years old. As the story progresses, the show gets more intriguing. I genuinely think the last 2 episodes are actually good. I like all the references to the original Scooby-Doo, and the mystery that Velma and the other characters try to solve is actually well written, and I would like to see where it leads eventually. The thing that kept me watching Velma was curiosity, and I'm glad that I got through the first episodes.
He called the program the Special Covert Operations Brain Initiative, or Scooby.
Scooby? And wait, what did Scooby do?
I don't bother myself much with ratings or reviews, not anymore, because too many things are getting review bombed these days. Velma is definitely not an exception. I strongly encourage you to actually watch the show and then make up your mind about it. Because I watched it and, as I said already, it's not that bad. The last episodes are even good. It's definitely not the worst show ever created. But do you wanna know about the absolutely worst cartoon that I have ever seen? If so, then stay on my channel, because soon you'll find out.